Hello, lovelies, and welcome back to another video. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Lily. I am a 25-year-old zero-based cash budgeter and stuffer. I live up in Maine, and I have been doing the budget by paycheck method of cash budgeting for almost 4 years now. And in that time, I have purchased a home that I now live in with my boyfriend and our 3 dogs. On my channel, I do cash stuffing videos, budgeting videos, savings challenges, unstuffings, and condensing. And I am currently focusing on my debt pay down journey. So if any of that sounds like content that may interest you, I hope that you consider hitting that subscribe button and sending some support my way. How are we doing? How are we feeling, you guys? Obviously today is cash stuffing. Sorry, it's not cash stuffing. It is condensing, bill exchange, unstuffing day, which is the best freaking time of the year. But honestly, you guys, I am feeling extra relieved because I freaking finally got my new debit card in the mail. And I don't know if you guys remember, but a while back, Austin got one of those like spam texts that he had like an Easy Pass toll that he had to pay. And like the next day we found out that it was a scam and I had to cancel my card and it was like this whole ordeal. But like they had his freaking plate number and everything. Like it was so sketchy. Honestly, thank goodness that we saw it on Facebook like the next day. And I was able to catch it because they didn't like actually charge my card yet. But I did see some comments on the post of plenty of people who weren't so lucky. And honestly, I am so sick of online scams. It's not even funny. Luckily though, I found Aura and they have kindly sponsored today's video. So let me tell you a little bit about them. Think about the number of spam calls or texts that you receive in a day. Have you ever found yourself second guessing whether a message was real or a scam? One that I get constantly is that fake FedEx or UPS text claiming that I have a package to be delivered, but I need to update my address. And of course, Austin's Easy Pass scam and so many more. And what about a time when you were waiting for an important phone call? Did you end up answering every unknown number just in case? Because I know that when I went on vacation out of the country and I told my phone company that I'd be using my data outside of the US, I would get like 20 spam calls a day. And some of them even had my hometown listed on their caller ID. Well, Aura's data broker opt-out features help with that because the less data of yours exposed online, the less likely you'll get spam. Aura will help remove your personal information from data broker and people search sites that can sell your info to identity thieves, scammers, and more. With their financial fraud detection, you'll get alerted in minutes when your credit line has been compromised, like if someone tries to open credit cards or loans in your name. And Aura VPN protects your internet connection with military-grade encryption. It also blocks known scam and phishing sites for added protection. With over 100 virtual locations, you can access global content safely, whether at home or on the go. And I get all of this and so much more in one app at one affordable price. And I'm not leaving myself or my family vulnerable to data breaches ever again. And if you don't want to either, you can go to aura.com/LILYBUDGETS to try 2 weeks for free. And that will be enough time for Aura to find out if any of your personal data is exposed. Tired of those annoying spam calls, texts, and emails? Worried about your kids gaming or using the internet safely? Go to aura.com/LILYBUDGETS for a free 2-week trial. Then come back and tell me how it worked for you. Thanks again to Aura for sponsoring today's video. All right, you guys, let's get into the condensing here. So I'm going to open up my notepad. I didn't prep it this month, so we're just going to fill it in as we go. I am, though, just going to put like my bills here. You're going to see my chicken scratches, but you know what? It is what it is. So we're going to start with my expenses, obviously. My bills for my bills. I'm so excited. I love this. So we need 400. Again, it's going to be chicken scratches, so apologies. But we need 424 for my mortgage. So we have 1, 52, 50, 300, 320, 40, 60, 80, 90, 400, 405, 10, 15, 20, 21, 22, 23, and 24. Perfect. So I will pull all of this out, separate the denominations, and we will bring this all to the bank and make a payment on my mortgage. Austin sends me $1,600. Our mortgage is $2,024 a month. So I cover $424. He gives me $1,600, and then I cover the utilities. That's how we do it. Okay. So for internet, I need 82. So that should be everything. 20, 30, 40, 55, 65, 75, 76, 77, 8, 9, 81, and 82. Perfect. Apologies if you can hear Aria and Cedric playing in the background. They are having too much fun for me to stop them. So anyway, so for electric, I need 233 and change, so I'm going to go 234. So 50, 70, 90, 110, 30, 50, 70, 90, 210, 220, 230, and 1, 2, 3, and 234. So I'm just going to check that really quick. So 50, 70, 90, 110, 30, 50, 70, 90, 210, 220, 30, 1, 2, 3, and 234. Perfect. And then we will obviously condense what we still have here. So left over, we have 10, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So this is 26, 25. Sorry, I kept $1. So I'm just going to pull back a 20 and a 5, and we still have 26 in here as a little buffer for next month. Okay, heat, I'm not pulling out, but I am going to condense it. So we have 50, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 20, 30, 40, 55, 65, and 170. Just so I don't forget it, I'm going to write it right there. So I need 50 and a 20 to stay. So this should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 85, 95, and 100. So I will put all of this back, grab 100, and we still have 170 in here. Perfect. So same with water and sewer. This isn't due yet, so I'm just going to condense it. So we have 50, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 20, 30, 40, 50, 65, 75, and 180. So I need 50, 70, and 80. Right here, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 85, 95, and 100 that I'm going to put back. Oh no, I don't have 100 yet. I will in a minute. So I'm going to grab 250s because whatever. So 51, 50, 70, 80, 180 is still in here. We'll fix that at some point. For my phone, though, I need 60. So 10, 20, 30, 45, 55, and 60. Perfect. So this will all go to the bank, and I will put it in my checking account and Venmo my mom for my phone bill. Sam's Club is fully funded. That's already in my Ally high yield savings account. If you're interested in joining a high yield savings account online, they have electronic buckets where you can basically make like electronic envelopes and separate your money out that way, and you'll accrue some interest so it's not just sitting in cash. I love Ally. There is a link in the description to sign up for it if you're interested. So we're going to condense my car insurance, and we're actually going to be bringing some of this to Ally into my car insurance envelope in my high yield savings account. So we have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 105, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 31, 2, 3, and 34. 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 91, 105, 10, 15, 25, 30, 31, 2, 3, and 34. Okay. So 134. So I'm going to be taking 100 of that to the bank. So 100 of that is going to be going into my high yield savings account for car insurance. And then I have 34 left over. So I need a 20 and a 10 to stay with me. And we have 20, 30, 1, 2, 3, and 4 still in cash. And I'm going to grab just a $100 placeholder and pop that in there. And that's good. Okay. So for my car's registration, we have 50, 70, 95, 100. Wait, really? let's do that then too. So 50, 70, 90, 5, 100, 105, and 110. So I'm going to put this all back and I'm going to grab a 10 and we're going to put another $100 placeholder right in here. So we have 110 in here, 100 of which is in the bank. Okay, and that is my bills binder all unstuffed and condensed. And she is nice and thin again, absolutely nuts. Okay, now let's go into my debt binder because we do have debt payments that we need to make. So my Best Buy. So this one is 50, 70, 90, 100, 105, 10, and 111. Now, normally I would put that up here with my Best Buy, but since I made my payment early, I actually transferred $111 from my home emergency sinking fund from my high yield savings account just to pay that early. So I am going to just put home emergency, pay back that 111. And that's what all of this will go towards. I know that might be a little confusing, but it makes sense to me. So I already made this Best Buy payment because it was due on the 28th and I didn't want to get the late fee for that. So I pulled from my high yield savings account and I'm just going to pay it back. Okay. My Care credit card though should have $540. So that is 1, 2, 3, 50, 400, 420, 40, 60, 80, 500, 510, 20, 35, and 540. Perfect. So all of that will go to the bank. Beautiful. Okay, so my credit cards they should have $100 in here. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 85, 95, and 100. Perfect. I'll be paying $50 on each of those. So that'll go to the bank to do that. My student loans, they are $500 total. So my personal loans that I consolidated from through Citizens Bank from Sallie Mae are $400, and then my personal ones are $100. So we have 100, 52, 53, 50, 400, 420, 40, 60, 85, 95, and 500. Perfect. So all of this will go to the bank and I will make that payment. It's actually going to auto draft. So I'll just leave that in my account until it does. So to pay back my brother, I need $100. So that is 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 85, 95, and 100. So the next time I see him, I will just give him $100 in cash and we'll call that good. And then for my medical bills, I want to say it's $241. I could be wrong though, so let's see. So we have 1, 52, 220, 35, 40, and 241. Perfect. So 241 is going towards 2 of my medical bills, and that is my debt binder completely emptied out. So we will start fresh with this next month. Now let's quickly look at my sinking funds. I really don't think there's anything in here we need to do because we don't stuff these too often. Dogs are good, Austin's good, medical's empty, car care's empty. Gifts has 10. Let's just condense that with a 10. I said that I was going to put a placeholder in here to represent how much is in the bank for Christmas, but I don't know that number off the top of my head. So actually, let me check. Okay, so for Christmas, I have my little in the bank placeholders, and we currently have $40 saved for Christmas for this year. So I'm just going to pop that in there. We'll update it, of course, as we need to. Household, personal, auntie, that is all pretty much bone dry. So that's it for my sinking funds. And next we have my business binder. So obviously we need to pull out taxes. And I think I'm gonna start just pulling everything out. I think that's what I wanna do. So I'm gonna put another in the bank placeholder and I'll just update exactly what's in there. But we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 600, 50, 700, 720, 30, 40, 50, 60, and 765. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 57, 720, 30, 40, 50, 60, and 765. So I'm going to put all 765 in the bank. And then of course we'll just update every month as we go. So I am going to mark off 765. And I just kept all of the mess ups. You probably can't see it very well, but there's a little gold flake that ended up in this one. So instead of selling it, I just kept it as like a little mess up. So 765 is in taxes. There's nothing in shipping, equipment, supplies, or giveaways that we need to do. So that is it for my business binder. And then in my yearly savings challenge, I am just going to condense January because we saved $50 in January. So that is 20, 30, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, and 50. So I'm just going to put all of this back and I am going to replace it with a $50 bill just to keep it nice and condensed. So that is what we did for January, and we will pick up with February. So that is that. Okay, I just completely like punched my camera, my microphone, so I apologize if things look different, but we're gonna go into savings here. I really don't know what we can do in here, but we will see. Manifest just has 5 in cash in there, so that's still good. Emergency and home emergency are all set. I will, though, be updating my Roth IRA. So we ended the month with $881.52. And I have the total on my phone for what we are ending this month with. So let me get that. Okay, so currently in my Roth IRA, we have $963.83. So I am going to add that here, $963.80. It's supposed to be 83 cents, but you know, whatever. So pretend it says 83. It's not that big of a deal. So that is where we are currently sitting in my retirement Roth IRA that I have through Charles Schwab. And then obviously we're going to leave these in their current denominations. So that is it for my savings binder. And then the last binder that we're going to play with today is my baby binder. So we are just going to update the totals, condense what we need to, and go from there. This is from Savannah at Sav Saves. So I don't even know if I stuffed clothes. We ended December with 49, and we are ending January with 20, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49. Perfect. So we didn't change it. We didn't add anything to it. I'm not going to even update it on the little tracker because it's just kind of irrelevant or redundant or whatever. So diapers and wipes, I'm pretty sure we added to this. So in December, we ended with 51, and we have 50, 51, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 56. So I'm going to keep a 1 and a 50, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I will grab a 5, and we still have 56 in diapers and wipes. And I will just update that here. So ending January of 2025, we have 56. Perfect. Next is equipment. Again, I think we should still have 20, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49. I didn't add to this, so I'm just gonna leave that. Let's see, extracurriculars, same thing. There was 28, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28. I am just not going to change anything on there. And then medical, though, we ended with 91, and we are ending January with 50, 70, 90, 91, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Oh no. 50, 70, 90, 91, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. 97. We're so close. Okay, so 24, 50, 70, 90, 5, 6, and 7. So this should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hopefully next month we'll hit another 100 and I can put another placeholder in here. But for now, we are ending January of 2025 with 97. So close. Okay, first car, 55, 56, 57. We didn't stuff this one last month, so that is the same. This keeps falling, I'm sorry. Savings, we ended with 65, 50, 65. That is the same. So I'm just not gonna update it. And then college fund ended with 66, 50, 60, 61, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 67. So 50, 60, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'm going to keep 2 ones in the 60, and this should be 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So I will pop a 5 in here. And we have 67 in here. Even though it was just $1, I'm still gonna 20, 25, 67. Perfect. And then in emergency, we had 133, and we now have 100, 20, 30, 135, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, and 42. 142. So 120 and 2 ones. So this is 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20, which I am going to replace with a $20 bill. So we have 1, 20, 41, and 142. So we're close to 150. That's awesome. In here, so January of 2025, we have 142 in emergency. So 142 plus 67 plus 65 plus 57 plus 97 plus 28 plus 49 plus 56 plus 49 gives us a grand total of $610. $610 that we have saved for our future kiddos. That is so exciting. But that is going to wrap up the unstuffing portion of the video and the condensing and all that stuff. So obviously, let's do a quick math sesh here and figure out what we should have. So let's see. So for our bills, 424 plus 82 plus 234, 60, 540, 100, 500, 100, and 241 gave me 2,281. 2,281, and then we have 311 plus 765 gives us 1,076 going to Ally plus 2281. We should have $3,357 in cash right here. So now we can count it. We can play with it. Let's see. Oh my gosh, there's a lot of 10s. And of course, a lot of 1s. So that is the stack for this month. Crazy. Look at that color change. Love it. That is what we have. Okay, let's do a quick fan. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, there we go. All right. So you know the drill. Let's count it through the denominations. 3357 is our goal number here. So in hundreds, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 1100 in hundreds. In 50s, we have 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 50, and 800. For 50s, for 20s, we have 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 60, 85, 20, and 540. 540 in 20s. We have a lot of 10s. So let's see. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Oh my gosh, we're off to a bad start. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 200. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 3, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 400, 4, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 500, 5, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, whoops, that's why we do that, 500, 5, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 600, 6, 10, 20, and 630. 630 in 10s. Crazy. And then for 5s, we have 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, 95, 100. 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, 95, 200, 205, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, and 250. 250 in 5s. All right, moment of truth here. We are doing 1s. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 31, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40, 41, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 47. What? 3, 3, 6, 7. So I'm 10 over? Maybe. Or did I count the 10s wrong? Maybe I counted the 10s wrong. How many do we have? That's too many to recount, right? Too many to recount. So, you know what? I'm just going to put a little note on my teller slip when I deposit this that I could be 10 off. And to just put it in my buffer. We'll see. We'll see. Really quickly, though, I did tell you guys that I was going to show you guys the updates to my debt thing. So this is the little debt tracker. Obviously, it's easier to follow, at least for me, than, if I can pick it up, than this is. Obviously, this is like a little bit of scribbles. So basically what I did was I put out the months, all my bills, and then the things, obviously, until they're paid off, the monthly amounts and where the money's going or coming from. So like, for example, in April to May, so what we pay for May, $500 will be going to my credit cards, $125 a week, and 100 of that is from my care credit card, what I was putting towards there. Like later on, 700, 200 of it will be from YouTube. And that's what this is over here. So this is the amount from my YouTube paycheck that I need to make sure that I am just completely not budgeting for. Obviously, 450 is going to be rough next month. I might not even be able to put the full tax amount aside for that if that's what I need to do. But it's worth it for my bills, for getting this debt paid down. So I was thinking that every month I will, this is starting next month, so this isn't including obviously February's first paycheck. This is February to March. I will like fill these in, highlight them, or fill them in with a Sharpie or something to kind of visually represent what we have paid. I might try to put this on my iPad as well, but we'll figure that out. But with all that being said, you guys, thank you so much for watching. I really hope that you enjoyed. If you did, please don't forget to give the video a big thumbs up, leave a yellow heart in the comments to show your support for the channel, and of course, subscribe. Tuesday is going to be our first full-time paycheck cash stuffing with for the month of February, and it's going to be like our budget planner is going to be updated to represent like our debt and everything. And we're really going to get the ball rolling on this debt payoff plan. So yeah, I'm so excited. But thank you again to Aura for sponsoring today's video, and definitely go check them out. That free trial is going to do wonders. So definitely check them out. They are linked in the description box. But yeah, with all of that being said, thank you so much for sticking around with me. And I hope that you have a fantastic rest of your day, week, month, year. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.